Hello. Can't tell you how difficult this is to get this stupid goddamn iPhone working without a tripod. Anyway, I've just spent the last 20 minutes trying to get it all set up, so hopefully you'll be able to see this video. Anyway, hi, I wonder if in years to come I'll be looking back at the video and going, oh my god, she did pink hair, what was she thinking? Anyway, as promised, here is a video. Now, I have 0 cotton prefolds in newborn in stock. So, I have got a newborn bamboo, a small bamboo, and an infant cotton. Actually, I'll grab a toddler as well. And now, I haven't actually done this. I haven't prepared it. So, how they're going to fit in the candy shell, I don't know. So, I've got a marshmallow. So, if we have a look, our newborn prefold will easily fit in. I don't even have to stretch that. In fact, it's probably not really enough. It'd be great if you need to boost it overnight. Now, the small prefold is actually pretty much the same size as a candy trifold. So if I show you candy trifold like that, this is our newborn bamboo prefold, just so you can get an idea. That's all lined up for size, so it's a little bit smaller. And this is a small bamboo prefold, which you can see is actually bigger than the candy trifold. So it should still fit in quite nicely. If you just want a pad fold, and pop it in the candy as such, and as we stretch, yeah, just as I thought, it's going to go over the edge, so you can actually fold it up a little bit there. Widthways, it pretty much just fits within the elastic there. Maybe I really should have grabbed a different colour shell. That would have been smart. Let me grab an orange. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Fanta. Let's grab a Fanta one so I can see a little bit better. Okay, so you can see it sits in quite nicely. So I just fold it up a little bit at the front or at the back. You could probably even fold it up a little bit in the middle. Now, comparing sizes still, so if we have got, this is our small bamboo prefold up against our infant cotton prefold, so you can see the infant is a little bit longer but not as wide, and of course it doesn't have the stretch that the bamboo does. Comparing it to the candy booster, it's pretty much the same width but a little bit longer. So we're going to have that same thing if we pop that in a candy shell. So as a pad fold, we're going to have to turn it up, I reckon, about that much. And look at that. That sits in like that. Can you see it? Okay, now toddler. And unfortunately I don't have the newborn. But looking at that, I wouldn't bother going with the newborn cotton prefold. I would skip up to the infant if you're going to use them inside the candies. So the difference between an infant and a toddler is massive. But that's because it's cotton and it needs to be a lot bigger to be absorbent. So you'd almost be folding this one. I reckon if we get it down to, have to fold it up that much. Can you see how much I folded it up to get it the same length as the candy trifold? So again, if you're doing pad fold, and this is actually pretty good because you've got all of your absorbency. Actually, I'll fold it the other way so you can see. You've got all of your absorbency sitting just there. So I'm all about utilising what you've already got in your stash. So if you have anything like this, you're going to be able to use it quite well in the candy shells. So the only issue that I have found straight away is that the width, if I'm just folding it into 3, the width is just that little bit too wide for the candy. So what I would do in that particular instance is maybe fold it better into 3. Icky. Gosh, you can't get good help these days, I tell you. Okay, that is properly folded into 3, and I bet, oh my gosh, look at that. It actually fits inside the candy shell. Who would have thought? Anyway, you could fold it into 4 if you wanted to. Anyway, and we pop it up. Oh look, there's a little bit hanging out there. When you pop that on, if you do end up with a little bit just hanging out the side, just tuck it in. Doesn't have to be anything special. And just run your fingers along the elastic to make sure that it all sits in there properly. I think that's it. I think that's all anyone asked me to do. Actually, while I've got them here, because I get asked this a lot, utilising your Bam Bams and your candies together. So what you can do is you can see that your Bam Bam fits beautifully inside a candy, so you can use your candy shell as a cover. Again, you may just find, because you've got frills on the Bam Bams, you may just need to tuck it in a little bit, which is cool. We can do that. Now, if you find that Bub is starting to outwet the Bam Bams, you can use any booster, really. It doesn't have to be, this is a candy booster. It can be your newborn prefold, fold it in half, pop it at the front. Look at that. All of a sudden, you've got a, actually that's a pretty absorbent nappy there. You wouldn't even need that much. Or often suggest the candy booster or something this size. This is about 10 by 30 centimeters and 3 layers. It's kind of perfect. Fold in half. You can even fold in thirds if you wanted. Pop it at the front. Do it up. Bam. Yeah, so there you go. You can use your candy shells as a cover over a multitude of different nappies.